Okay, y'all, once again, Lawrence and Boykin with Boykin HVAC, and we're here at another flip. I want to do this walkthrough with y'all, the process, or maybe I should say, where we are with this flip is we're still going through it. So that means construction is still going on. So I want y'all to bear with me because it's going to be loud once we go into the spot. So I'm going to start y'all outside just to show y'all the curve appeal of everything and how it looks. So as you can see, here's the curve appeal. Looks pretty good. Still got some landscaping and things like that going on. Got garbage on the site and things like that. Let's go ahead into the backyard. So we're here in the backyard. This particular job does have oil, so you see your oil tank there. All right. Here you have your pump system for your heated pool. Inside this right here is actually going to be your condenser unit, because heated pools, believe it or not, runs by heating the water using cooling, if that makes sense. So basically you have an AC in here, all right? And that's a heat exchanger type of method going on there. And then from there, the pump circulates the water into your pool. And as you guys can see, here's your pool. And it's a pretty nice backyard. We're on the North Shore of Long Island, so all that up there is still part of the property line. You have to chop wood and things like that in the background. All right. And then you have over here, like your lounge and deck area. And as you guys can see, all of that is part of the property line. Coming over here, you have your shed. Pretty nice shed, pretty nice workstation. And right there in that corner, have your condenser units. Okay. These are installed by Boykin HVAC. All right. Now these condenser units were replaced. Originally they had some R22 units here. They were leaking, so we replaced it. We installed a line high cover so that it looks nice and sleek from the street. And because the electrical outlet came through the line high cover, we didn't go all the way down. So that's what you have there. Usually we will go all the way down, cover this thing all the way up. And then also, most times I'll push these condensers closer to one another, but there was a lot going on. We had to do it. So we did what we did, work with what we had to work with, and we got it done. All right, so let's start heading towards the house. Inside the house, I should say. Okay, so I wanted to give y'all another view of what the property looked like up here. Okay, like I said, it is on a mountain like landscape, but you do have options if you decided to do something up here. Okay, this is a view from where I'm standing. So you can see there's a path to come up here, stairs leading up there. But most of your entertainment is going to be right down here, which is plenty of space to entertain, by the way. So I like it. Okay, so now we're going to make our way inside the house. Once again, it's pretty noisy in here, so bear with me and let's check it out. We're going to start by going through the back door. So here you have like a small back room. This right here is going to be the kitchen area. And right now what we're doing is all the roughing is pretty much done for the plumbing. We got the landscaping going on today. We got the floors going on today. That's where the noise is coming from. Front door. And again, it's going to be pretty loud, so bear with me. And upstairs. I think this one is going to be the master. We got an attic entrance there. I'd like to see the attic entrance in the hallway, but lot of pretty big rooms. So that last room I looked at actually might not be the master. Yeah, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the master. Okay, so I always like to do pros and cons. Right now we're in the master, it's a little quiet here, so I'm gonna do the pros and cons here. So I like this master bedroom setup, but for the most part, I could do without the chandelier. I'm not a fan of that. You can see right here that they have the lights, all right, coming off this window. It's a pretty nice look. You don't necessarily have to make this your master bedroom. You can actually make this maybe like another form of entertainment. But if you are going to make this your master bedroom, some things that I would have liked to see was possibly like going into that bathroom. Okay. This room per se is pretty big because it goes all the way from the front of the house all the way to the back of the house. And with that being said, you can't avoid the front of the house. Like for me, the master bedroom, I don't want to know what's going on in the front of the house. Like I just want to be quiet. I don't want people to be able to look in my windows and things like that from the front. But for the most part, this room is the whole scope of the house. So I can understand, why it's the way it is. And because the room is so huge, you don't have to set, you're not going to set anything up there on your window. 9 times out of 10, you're going to put your bedroom, your bed right here on this wall, and then this wall right here is going to be for your entertainment, your TV. You can already see they have the outlets and things like that on that wall for that purpose. But again, this could be a whole different type of entertainment room. I do like the fact that you have the view of the whole other half of the house by just being here, as you guys can see. Okay, and I like the fact that you have the view of the pool right off the back window. Definitely a lot of pros to this house. I like what we're doing here. I like the fact that they ripped up all the carpet and things like that, and they're actually restaining the floor. I love that. I love that everything is more or less is matching when it comes to like the design and the interior, everything. I love that as well. So the fact that they're doing all of those things is great. Once again, so many options though for what room you want to pick to be the master, but because that room is so off to the side, chances are that's what they're going to pick. When you look at this room right here, it's big enough for that to be the master. The other room can just be left for entertainment or something to that nature. This room that I'm in right now is off in the back of the house. It's undisturbed, unbothered, it's quiet. You don't have to worry about any type of street traffic. So you got options. Very good house, very good build out. I love what they did with everything. So I'm gonna wrap up over here. There's no basement on this particular house. It's on a slab. A lot of houses on the North Shore is on the slab. We don't have that many basement options over here. You do find them every now and again, but because of the terrain, being on hills and things like that, I think that's one of the reasons why they like putting it on the slab. But I just wanted to go through this house with y'all and allow y'all to see what's going on in this part of the process of the flip. If we have the opportunity, we'll come back once everything's done and the finished work is complete, and we'll do another walkthrough. Once again, Laurence Boykin HVAC. Thanks for taking that walk with me.